Spring 2019 Persuasion Contagion Contest. My name is Owen Hill, the winner of the Fall 2018 contest, and I'm going to be your host for today. This event is held to recognize the persuasion skills of some of our best student speakers. We had a large number of students representing a wide variety of majors and a wide variety of year levels competing in the preliminary round last Thursday. Contestants spoke on topics of their choice and were judged by the communication faculty. These 5 speakers you will hear today earned the right to compete today in the finals with a chance to win some great prizes. Out in the audience, we have our community judges who have agreed to select today's winners. We will get to know the judges a little bit later on in the show, but for now, as I say your name, please wave. Shada Tarabi. Taylor Kroon. And Matt Villegas. I know you are as eager as I am to hear our students speak, so let's get started. Our first speaker is Kevin Legit. He is a behavioral science major who is a senior that is graduating this semester. He is from Gun Barrel City, Texas, and a fun fact about him is he has a twin sister who he is 14 inches taller than, and believe it or not, his beard is longer than hers too.
So I was on the internet and I came across a website that had an article of 30 places you can go within 3 hours of Austin. And I want you to think for a second, if you got in your car and you drove for 30 minutes, where could you end up? You could go to Houston, you could get pretty close to Mexico, you could go to Dallas, heck, you can find yourself in the former methamphetamine capital of the world. I mean, it might not be the most desirable place to go. But it's interesting because we have been declared in an opioid crisis. We have found ourselves in a point where more people are using drugs and dying from this. And I think we're handling it wrong. That's the reason why my speech is why drugs should be criminalized. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a place that has done this. It has decriminalized drugs and has found it very successful. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about our problem here in America. And the third thing is I'm going to tell you why it's important to me. Take a look at this graphic. I pulled this from a 2016 study showing the number of drug-related deaths per 1 million people in population. The United States leads the world with 185 people die of drug overdoses and other drug-related deaths a year. We see the UK average, the EU average, Spain. But right next to Spain is a little country called Portugal, and they are a third of that. With 6 deaths per 1 million people every year. 31 times less than the United States. Why is this? In 2001, Portugal was on the top of a heroin epidemic. HIV spiked. Drug use was up, people were dying. In fact, at that rate, they were at 80 people per 1 million dying of drug overdoses a year. So they decided they were going to treat this differently. They decided they were going to treat it as a public health crisis instead of a criminal. Their method, very simple. When someone was caught with any type of illicit drug, whether categorized as a hard drug or light drug, they weren't taken to jail. They were shown where treatment facilities were. They were taken to places where they could receive clean treatment, where they could receive information about their drug use, about what these things did to them. They were given clean needles if they refused to quit, so that they didn't continue to spread HIV. They were taught safe sex practices so that they didn't spread more diseases. In accordance with 2010, the British Journal of Criminology found that their actions not only led to this lack of overdoses, but led to a decreased prison population. It led to less people problematically using drugs. In fact, it found a 20% decrease in drug use total. They seem to have found the issue, or the way to fix this issue. Whereas we look here in America, in 1971, President Nixon declared a war on drugs. that time, we've seen a spike. We spend $47 billion a year on the drug war. It's led to 1/5 of our prison population to be in prison for drugs or drug-related crimes. On top of this, in 2017, in accordance with drugpolicy.org, 1.6 million people in the United States were arrested for drug charges. Of those 1.6, almost 4, or 85.4%, were on possession alone. These are nonviolent offenses. The only crime these people had were possessing a substance deemed illegal. They did not cause harm to anyone else. And here's the problem with our prison population. When you look into prison, in accordance with the American Journal of Public Health in 2016, they found that prisoners coming out of prison have a spike in chance of dying within 2 weeks. In fact, they found that 12% of prisoners who leave prison in 2 weeks die. The number one cause? Overdose. Number two? Cardiac arrest. Our prison system isn't rehabilitating, it's merely punishing. We're punishing people for not being mentally fit. We're punishing people who need help. So this leads to the final question. Why is this important to me? Well, that methamphetamine capital of the world just happens to be Gun Barrel City, Texas. Former methamphetamine capital. My mother was a drug addict. My real father, whom I never met, was a drug addict. He abandoned me when I was 2 weeks old because of his fear that his children would have to see him in prison for drug crimes. The man who raised me died last year of drug abuse. I identify his body. I have spent my life pursuing healthy relationships with people. I want to be a pastor, and for that fact, I want to be a pastor who goes specifically for this recovery ministry. But these individuals, because they're sick, are afraid that if they come to me and say, I have a problem with heroin, I have a problem with meth, I have a problem with this or that, that they're more likely to go to prison than receive help. So my challenge, in conclusion, decriminalization of drugs, it's worked in other places. It could work here. And we do not treat the sick